Hello there, my beautiful Libra friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now, Libra, this is your solar eclipse reading, everyone. The total solar eclipse is going to be gracing our skies on April the 8th. This is a very powerful time for all of us. It's a time where we need to release and let go of the things that are no longer serving us and embrace the new energy that is coming in. And sometimes that letting go can be hard, but we have to try because there is a major transformation that is happening for all of us right now. So what I'm going to do for you today is I'm going to open your reading with an oracle card from the Guardian Angel Oracle deck. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you, followed by a surrender card. As we are releasing and letting go, I chose surrender because we can surrender something out of our lives as well. A bonus card from the Work Your Light Oracle deck, and then an angel number as well. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers in your life, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Libra, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. All right, so we are getting for you magnetism. You are magnetic at this time, Libra. Magnetism. I'm going to read you the message on this card. By grounding yourself in the energy of love, you emit a magnetism that influences and enriches the world around you. Love and allow life to love you in return. It's that simple. So I'm going to read this to you one more time. By grounding yourself in the energy of love, you emit a magnetism that influences and enriches the world around you. Love and allow life to love you in return. It's that simple. Libra, so magnetism here. Shine that light in the world, that love in the world. Libra. All right, let's pull some tarot cards here and see what else is coming through for you today. Libra. We are getting judgment. Look at this. So the judgment card, there's something very powerful happening here for you and things are going to come to light. I feel this is the great awakening for some of us, especially not only the solar eclipse is ushering in the new. But we have April the 20th when Jupiter goes conjunct with Uranus. This is that great awakening energy where it's almost like what I'm hearing is a clapping sound, something that happens suddenly. And you're receiving the judgment card here. So I do feel that you're going to experience this very powerful energy ushered into your life. And this is going to show up differently for each and every one of us, right? So this is a major arcana card. This energy is prominent. It's in the background. Some of you are going to feel this intensely. Others you're going to feel this subtly. All right. So the judgment card, we have the 2 of Cups for you, Libra. So there's this joining of energy, this collaborative work here that's being done in your life. I don't know if any of you have partners or maybe a spouse that is working with you. I'm seeing a rekindling of energies, or some of you might feel the opposite where there's this parting of energies. So the 2 of Cups for you here, Libra. Now, what I want you to do today is to use your own intuition with my readings. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So the 2 of Cups here for you. And we have the Death card. So look at that. These are some powerful cards you're receiving today, Libra. So there's this death rebirth energy. So there's a closing off of a chapter here in your life, a complete closing off. And perhaps some of you have been in between the darkness of this energy, and it's been kind of like you're lost and you're trying to find your way. Perhaps things aren't working out for you and you know that there's almost like this ending of something in your life. So Death card for you. Remember that rebirth energy. Now there's that new energy of giving birth to something. So there's this springtime energy where things are starting to sprout again in your life. So the Death card here for you. Wow, very, very intense. They're wanting you to understand here, Libra, that the world, Mother Earth, goes through cycles in its life, and you are now closing off a cycle here and entering a new one. Now, before I begin, I'm going to keep going here. Before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you, Libra. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. So what I'm seeing here is this joining of this Judgment and this Death card coming together and working as one in your life in some form. Okay, it's really interesting because they want you to understand that even with Mother Earth, it goes through cycles, as do we. But when we go through fall energy, right, we see things falling away, the leaves falling from the trees that were a part of that tree, and things are bare and it just feels really lifeless. But then over that period of time, during winter and then spring, everything sprouts and comes back to life again. So this is that Death card, that death rebirth energy that is happening for you. And I feel there's almost like this awakening around it in your life, or this awareness of, oh my gosh, I've been going through this cycle. I've been going through different kinds of cycles, and I'm starting to become aware of why and how this is taking place in my life and what cycle that you are in right now, Libra. So it's a very powerful awareness or breakthrough that you are experiencing. And with this are coming intuitive downloads. So some of you might be finding that there's a lot of information coming at you from everywhere. This could be intuitively, these could be thoughts, this could be information coming from outside to you. It just feels really busy. Like I'm just seeing a bunch of letters being thrown at you, like tons and tons of letters. And they're going in your ears, some are hitting your head, they're being, being tossed over. So I don't know if some of you are kind of tuning things out in your life right now, or perhaps there's somebody that's constantly speaking and you're kind of tuning something out here. But I'm also hearing horns. Signs also are going to be prominent in your life here. So you're seeing the signs and the omens around you. I feel this goes on a global and world level. We are seeing the solar eclipse. That is a sign for humanity and for the universe itself. It's old systems. The old is now being ushered out, or removed out, and the new is being ushered in. And this is that great awakening energy that I've been feeling for a little while here. And I feel like it's the beginning of that. And we're seeing it everywhere. Things are shaken up right now. So they're wanting you to be strong and courageous as this natural course of the universe takes shape. Things are changing. Things are going to change in our own personal lives as well. And I feel for you, this is actually happening. This may have already happened, or this has to happen still in your life. But there's like a truth being revealed. You're starting to see the deception in the world. There's a deception in your own life. Things aren't as they seem, and you're starting to get to the bottom of this, Libra. So a lot of different things going on here. And this could be directly related to your family. This could be on a world level. Maybe this has to do with your community, just directly in your life, spiritually here even. So that great awakening, right? There's this, I feel that the world is being lifted up right now, but there's also this energy of dark, right? Which is weighing us down. It's like that devil card, which wants to pull us back and keep us in that 3D reality. There's a 5D reality. There's a new earth. And I feel we are being lifted up. And it's not that our physical reality is actually going to change. It's just us energetically vibrating at the energy of 5D and experiencing life through that positive lens. So I feel there's this awareness of this around you right now. And there's a little bit of struggle there of that detachment, right? And this is that sign. We've got, what are those cicadas that are going to be out here in the world as well? I think they start out in Illinois and then they spread out to wherever they go, but there's supposed to be like a bunch of them. And apparently this is a sign. I don't know if it is. I don't know how many times these bugs come out in the world, but apparently it's happened, in the 1800s is what I'm hearing online. I'll have to do my own research. I'm not going to take things for face value because there's way too much information. It's this way, it's that way. There's all these different opinions. So be mindful of the things that you believe at this time, Libra as well. This union of sorts is also happening here. So I feel you are in alignment with something in your life, a higher vibrational energy. Perhaps you are resonating and really tapping into the energy of your higher self, perhaps a different timeline. And I feel that you're jumping back and forth from timelines, or I don't know if you're astral projecting here, Libra, but I feel you're having this outer body experience here. So this could be a near-death experience for some of you. I'm getting someone being struck by lightning. I don't know if any of you have been struck by lightning, but there's like this connection that happened there. And the connection that is happening through some of you leaving and having outer body experiences. I'm also getting water. So there's this water therapy that sometimes people do where they're in this, it almost looks like a suntan machine, but it's filled with water. And then you close the lid on it. I'll have to, those of you that know what that is, please share with me in the comment section. But I don't know if any of you have tried that. Even dreams, like there's almost like this connection to something happening in your dreams here. And I do feel for you, Libra, that you are connecting to something out in the world. I don't know what this is. This could be another being. This could be an energy, an entity. I don't know what this is, but there's almost like this connection happening for you, which is expanding your knowledge, your information, and that knowing. And this is why I feel you have the Judgment card, because this is an awakening and awareness that is happening through some sort of a connection in your life. This could be a connection to a child, to an animal, to a city, to a country. Like there's something very deep rooted here that is starting to come through for some of you. Now, the other thing is I'm getting an entry of a soulmate, twin flame, or kindred spirit. Soulmate, this could be a romantic relationship for some of you Libras that are single out there. I also feel this could be a soulmate, as in a soul tribe mate, someone that's meant to be around you. That there's something that you're meant to experience through the energy of this person and being around them, interacting with them, communicating with them. And I feel some of you have maybe been partnered up at work. I don't know. There's almost like this extra energy that's in here, and you're having to work with someone different, having to adjust and allow yourself to adjust, because whoever this is, you're meant to learn something from this person, Libra. So I don't know who this is in your life, but I'm seeing another person, and there's something, it's a blessing that is coming in. It might not seem like a blessing to you, because there's something that you're meant to learn around this. So, you know, sometimes this can show up in our lives as a coworker that we don't get along with, right? They hire a new person and we don't get along, or we get hired somewhere and we're trying to get along with coworkers, and it's all about how are you going to navigate through this? How are you going to choose to experience this experience of this new job in your life? Right? So then this can show up in many, many different forms here, but there's this really powerful union that is happening for some of you right now. Okay. And then we have the Death card. So a death and rebirth energy here, allowing the things that need to fall away from your life, allowing them to fall away, parting ways. People, things, but I feel this is more for you energetically, but also a big, huge cycle that is finally ending in your life, and you need to allow time to heal and closure. Allow yourself to close that chapter of your life as well, not to hold on to some of the things that you've been carrying around through that cycle in your life. So this feels like, I feel like a 7 or a 9 or 10-year cycle for some of you. Okay, this could be a different number, but this is what I'm picking up through this card today. What else is coming through? They're also saying something to do with the number 6, something to do with the number 6 in your life. This could be a date of birth. Someone was born on the month, 6th day. I don't know what the number 6 is, but I'm seeing something in a picture frame that has the number 6. Okay, so that might resonate for some of you. Now, this moon in the background reminds me of a lunar eclipse. It might not look exactly like it, but it looks like the moon is lit, but the sun is behind it. So it's not dark, it's not black. So, you know, the things that I feel you're starting to notice things in your life that perhaps you were doing, maybe a behavior that you have, a pattern, some sort of a habit. You're starting to notice these parts of your source energy because the moon is there. It's shining the light on some of the flaws that maybe we have. And I'm not saying that we have flaws, but I do feel that sometimes we pick up bad habits, like eating unhealthy, for example. That's definitely a flaw because it ruins our health. then we become unhealthy from eating unhealthy food. So perhaps there is something that's shown up in your life that is showing you that, okay, you know what, these things have to end. And sometimes for a lot of us, this has to do with our physical health. Something happens to our physical health that makes us wake up. So perhaps some of you are hearing about some sort of illness in your own life, maybe in a family's life. I feel this is that wake up call for some of you that, okay, things need to change in my life. And I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any kind of medical advice here, everyone. So those of you that do need to see a doctor because you're experiencing something physical, you need to go seek medical help here. Make sure you're on top of your health as well, Libra. This is very, very important. I feel your body gives you signals, okay? That gives you signs. And you have to look at what it is that you are consuming, not only physically, but also mentally, because the things that weigh heavily on our minds can create physical problems for us, but also mental exhaustion, mental problems, right? That have to do with our mind, the way we perceive the world. So all of these things, these could be beliefs and values that are no longer in alignment with you. So it's now time to close that chapter, to release and let that go. And this is never easy. This is you now birthing this new version of yourself, and you're going through those birthing pains, some of you, right? Of shedding this old. And embrace this, and you have the courage and the strength. You are safe and you are protected as you're moving through this. So there's a major healing that is coming up for some of you through this. And for others, this is just a closing of a chapter, right? This is just, oh, you know what? I don't belong at this work. I'm going to go find another job and get that new job. And now this is my new life. Or perhaps you are starting a new project. Maybe you started a new business and you have committed yourself to this, and you're actually switching up your routine. This isn't a life that you're now living, parting ways with the old way, that old version of yourself. So this is a reinvention of yourself in a sense here, Libra. All right, so this is what is coming through for you today in a really, really powerful way. Remember, the death card doesn't have to be scary. This is an opportunity for you to grow. This is a major transformation that is happening for you. And what happens is we have that old life of being a caterpillar. And as we're going through that transformation, you're in this cocoon, and I do feel you're in that icky, gooey, ooey, gooey cocoon phase right now before you break free, right? That's how it feels for some of us, especially on a spiritual level. All right, so this is what is happening, and this is a beautiful time for you right now, Libra. I feel this is such a powerful time for you to really get to know yourself, through the experience that you are experiencing. Those of you that are seeing the number 11s, I'm getting the number 20 here as well. This is your sign from the universe. Okay, if you're seeing pairs of ones together, like an 11, 11, 1 or 11, this is your confirmation today. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a surrender card for you. As we are releasing and letting go, we want to also surrender. Oh, look at that. We got a card that just jumped out here for you. So you are receiving surrender to silence. This is a very powerful one. This is a superpower. Silence. Okay, surrender to silence. The card says, in quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. So practice being in silence here, Libra. It's all about just letting things go, tuning everything out, and just going to a place of quiet, silence. And I feel walking in this energy in the month of April for you is going to be very powerful. Okay, we have Mercury retrograde at play right now. So this is a perfect card for some of you. All right, Libra. So work your light oracle deck. This is the card I'm going to pull from this deck. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook as well, Libra. So let's see what Spirit would like you to know with this deck. No, wait, postpone, pause, say no. So you're getting the no card. All right, so you're not meant to make any kind of moves right now. Let's just stay in a place of silence, right? And let's brave the storm here. This is what I'm getting here for you. So let's read the interpretation here for you. You are being called to either pause or say no, Libra. Saying yes to something that isn't in alignment with you will drain your energy and your time. Hold out for a congruent, aligned 100% yes. Often we are looking for guidance to make a decision. It can be frustrating not to move into clear and considered action. However, timing is everything, and not receiving clear guidance is actually guidance in itself. So we all go through times known as waiting periods. These times are crucial for our body to regenerate the new path to formulate, and the universe to begin creating things on our behalf. You don't need to be plowing forward all the time to move forward. A potent, congruent yes when the timing is right will put you ahead leaps and bounds. Sometimes I'm not reading these things properly, so I'm going to read this one more time. A potent, congruent yes when the time is right will put you ahead leaps and bounds, Libra. Don't force things now just because it seems like the only option. Take a breather and wait, Libra. The waiting is actually very productive, for when the time for movement comes, you will be ready to dive right in. Use this time to regenerate and ponder what you truly want. Consider the options. If the options aren't clear, don't fear, because this time is actually a gift for you. Use it to tend to your garden and take time to rest. Take a moment from your busy life to clear the decks and prepare for the time in the future. For come spring, clarity will bloom, and you will have the reserves, space, and drive to say yes and act and move quickly. So look at that. So say no, postpone, or wait at this time. All right, so that is your bonus card here. I'm going to go ahead and pull an angel number for you as well. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing repeating numbers or angel numbers in your life, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting for you, Libra, spirit opening. Look at that. Your spirit opening. The number 7 is a spiritual number in numerology. It's a number of wisdom. And I feel right now Spirit is asking you to keep yourself open for communication that is coming in. We got lots of purple and blue in this card. These are colors that you might be seeing in your life. Now, the timing around this message is 7 days, 7 weeks, and 7 months. So you're seeing the bigger pictures, or you're going to start seeing the bigger picture here. They're wanting you to see the bigger picture as well. They're saying there's much deeper meaning than what you're actually seeing here. There's a lot of, they're wanting you to tap into your faith, mysticism. There's also this inward knowing that is going to come to you. I feel some of you are already feeling this energy, that connection, that inward knowing, seeing the big picture, but divine love is at play here as well. So this is a very heart-centered energy, and spirit guides are wanting you to show up in the world from that love energy. Okay, so this is your reading today. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.